Hi, my name is Victor. I'm a clinical herbalist currently based in Toronto, where I see patients both in my clinic as well as online. And I wanted to come on here today and talk a little bit about what holistic healthcare and herbal medicine in particular look like. So, medicine should be concerned with everything that goes on in the life of an individual from the time of conception to the time of death. So, medicine is not just narrowly concerned with disease, with fixing the body when it breaks down, just as one would fix a machine when the machine breaks down. It's more complex than that. So, it's important to understand an individual's personal path through life. It's important to understand how to live equitably and peacefully in the world, how to fulfill one's desires and aspirations while living in right relationship. What does optimal health and vitality look like for the individual person? Modern pharmaceutical medicine often describes treatment as a kind of battle, so we often hear such phrases as the fight against this or that disease. One of the problems with this line of thinking is that individuals hand over their responsibility to an expert, and this can leave them feeling disempowered, hopeless, helpless, and often over-medicated. So, holistic healthcare is not about handing the responsibility for one's health and well-being over to another. Holistic treatment involves strategies that focus on such things as daily and seasonal routines. So, working together, we develop an understanding of health as a dynamic state that adapts to one's changing environmental circumstances and conditions. And when we understand how the body relates to the cycles and the elements of nature, various disturbances can be recognized before they reach the point of crisis. So it's important for me to assist individuals in coming to the realization that there are many things that they can do for themselves. It's important to learn how to foster resiliency in the face of all that life throws your way. I want my patients to be able to go out into the world and to live their lives in such a way that they can do things that they didn't know or didn't think that they could do by themselves before they came in to see me. So balance doesn't mean the suppression of symptoms. It means gradually developing the understanding of the underlying patterns of disequilibrium, the underlying patterns of disease, and from there developing strategies which lead the individual back to a place of health, wholeness, and vitality. So when we're working with plants, one of the things that we're doing is we're learning to internalize the qualities of plants. And this can come by way of taking a tincture or a tea or even just learning how to sit with a plant. There's not one set way of how to work with herbs in order to optimize one's health and arrive at a place of balance. And so when we learn how to internalize the qualities of plants, we are shown and brought to a deeper understanding of the essential qualities of life. And these include birth, unfolding, growth and death, transformation and transmutation, adaptation, dynamism, rhythm, unitive creative expression, and the list goes on. And these are the qualities that we need to internalize in order to live in harmony and balance with ourselves and with the rest of the world. So these qualities are just as essential for our own bodies as they are for the health of the ecosystems that we find ourselves in. So a healthy organism, we can say, is in balance with itself and with all of the different dynamics and impulses that create and differentiate it. A healthy organism combines all parts into a harmonious whole. So a healthy organism is also therefore in balance with the world that surrounds it. And this is one of the things that we mean when we're talking about holistic healthcare. So in my private practice, I see patients for a wide range of different conditions. I see a lot of digestive conditions. I see a lot of skin issues. I see a lot of mental, emotional issues and imbalances. And I also work with infertility, hormonal imbalances. And I'm happy to discuss your unique individual health needs. And you can reach me online. My email address is victor.cirone@gmail.com. and I'll provide a link to my website in the description below. Thanks so much for listening.